News coming in, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to depart for Poland and Ukraine. Remember, this is going to be very interesting, and in a statement, Prime Minister Modi has said will be visiting Ukraine on invitation by President Zelensky, and that this is going to be the first ever visit by Indian Prime Minister to Ukraine. Poland also is a key economic partner and looking forward to meeting the Prime Minister of Poland. But Ukraine, remember, is more important because it's amid the war that this visit is taking place, and as much Russia is our partner, ally and friend, so is Ukraine, with which we share a cultural history. I want to immediately bring in Gaurav Sawant, a managing editor who's currently in Ukraine. Gaurav, you were there covering the war, and now you're there to report on the Prime Minister's visit as well. What significance do you think this visit at this time especially holds?
This is a very, very important visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Ukraine, the first ever by an Indian Prime Minister, and that too in midst of war. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi did mention this in his departure statement as he leaves for Poland and Ukraine, where he said that this is the first time and a first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Ukraine. I look forward to the opportunity to build upon earlier conversations with President Zelensky on strengthening bilateral cooperation and share perspective on peaceful resolution of the ongoing Ukraine conflict. Now, do keep in mind, Pooja, even as we speak right now, the conflict is in a very intense phase, and for the first time, Ukraine has launched a very audacious attack inside Russia and taken control of almost 1,000 square kilometers of Russian territory in Kursk. And the Russian forces have mounted a very swift counteroffensive, but not in Kursk, but in the Donetsk region. So this is where this battle is becoming very intense. The Russian president has ruled out any negotiation as long as you have foreign troops inside Russian territory. And this is the time that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be in Ukraine. Will any conflict resolution be possible when the war has taken such a dramatic turn in recent weeks is the biggest question. Another very important aspect of the Prime Minister's visit is reconstruction of Ukraine, because Ukraine has been devastated in 2 years of war, requires a lot of effort for reconstruction, not just in terms of material, but also manpower, skilled manpower, unskilled manpower, agriculture, labor, industrial labor, field labor. A lot of manpower is required here, and Ukraine is looking to a peaceful country like India to cooperate in rebuilding this country. So many avenues of cooperation that both India and Ukraine will explore when the Prime Minister reaches here, Pooja.
It's going to be, remember, important and historic as much for Ukraine, but also, of course, for Poland as well, where Prime Minister Modi will be meeting the Prime Minister there. But before that, as you can see, the visuals of where India had maintained ties with Russia, but also ensuring the friendship with Ukraine. Gaurav, thank you very much for now. Looking forward to your coverage.